Bengaluru Bandh called off after government agrees to most demands of transport unions. The one-day bond called by the Federation of the Karnataka State Private Transport Associations, FKSPTA, in Bengaluru on Monday was called off after the State Transport Minister Ramlinga Reddy agreed to most of their demands, except 3. The bond had affected the normal life of commuters in the city as lots of private vehicles, including autos, taxis, maxi cabs, goods vehicles and corporate buses, stayed off the roads. The FKSPTA, which represents 32 transport unions, had called for the bond over the state government's failure to fulfill their 28 demands by August 31st. Some of their key demands were inclusion of their buses under the Shakti scheme, free bus travel for women, and provision of a financial package by the government. They also demanded grant permits for school buses and vans, withdrawal of lifetime tax on vehicles, and greater regulation of app-based cab services, among others. The transport minister met the protesters who held a march from the city's Majestic area to the Freedom Park on Monday morning. He assured them that he would look into their grievances and try to resolve them as soon as possible. He said that he had already written to the chief minister and the finance minister regarding their demands and sought their approval. However, he said that it was not possible to withdraw the Shakti scheme, which was launched by the government to empower women and ensure their safety. He also said that it was not feasible to provide monthly grants to auto drivers or exempt life tax on vehicles costing between 10 rupees lakh to 15 rupees lakh. He appealed to the protesters to call off their strike and resume their services in the interest of the public. The FKSPTA president R.K. Halla said that they were satisfied with the minister's assurance and decided to call off their strike. He said that they would wait for 15 days for the government to implement their demands, failing which they would resort to another bond. He thanked the public for their support and cooperation during the bond. The bond had caused inconvenience to many commuters who had to depend on BMTC buses and Nama Metro for their travel. The BMTC had deployed additional buses and Nama Metro had undertaken additional trips to cater to the increased demand. The police had also beefed up security across the city to prevent any untoward incidents during the bond.